No, you can't. You know, Football Friday Night was started by Frank, and it might have been Brad at the time. I'm not really sure. But we used to, when it first started, after games, we would come down and show us taped live, and we would be on the set with them. And of course, that all changed later on, I'm sure, because it was hard for coaches to get out there and do it. But you know, football Friday nights in Middle Georgia is Frank Malloy. I mean, bottom line, still is, even though he's out of sports, except on Friday nights during football season. You know, he is synonymous with football in Middle Georgia.
And I guess what does that mean for you all, you being a coach and you having kids that come up and play? I mean, what does that mean for just them? Because like so many kids don't get a chance to be on TV, and you know, and here they are getting their one shining moment, if you will, on a Friday night, and that's got to be special.
You know, when I can remember, of course, we used to play a lot of Thursday games, so we'd get a lot of coverage at Titanal when I first got there. But my guys would see Frank coming up, and you could always see that, you know, they gonna run a little harder during pregame, and they gonna try a little bit harder because they want to get on TV. But y'all have always done that. Frank has been great at it, but you do it too now. I mean, you do a great job of taking those guys, the young guys that probably don't get any recognition, and mention their name, and that's what it's all about. You know, we would come back in on Thursday nights. First thing we would do as a team, pretty much, we had a TV in the field house where we were at, and everybody would stay there until Friday night or the news on Thursday night, but Friday night football on Friday night. So it was always a big deal, and I'm sure we were not the only high school doing that.
All right, and just lastly, just Frank Malloy as a whole, and he's done so much for this community, this area, as well as you, and I mean, what I mean, do you see how more far do you see him going?
I see him going for a lot longer. I mean, you know, he is, you know, he's like that Energizer Bunny, I think. I mean, he's got a lot of energy. He's still got a lot of energy. He's great. I mean, you know, when you turn the camera on, I mean, he shines, and that's what it's all about. And when he gets on the other side of that camera on Friday nights, he lets other people shine, which is pretty special.
That's good. Anything I'm missing?
No, not really. I mean, you know, of course, I think I mentioned to you earlier that somehow, I guess because we came into town at the same time, people get me confused with Frank, and they'll come up to me and say, "Well, aren't you supposed to be on the news tonight, or whatever the case may be?" Matter of fact, our daughters played basketball back in North Macon back when they were real young, and I was standing there one night, and I don't remember if it was one of his young sons, I don't remember which one, but we were standing there, and of course Marilyn was over there, my wife was over there, and Frank and I were kind of standing there together, but he came running to me instead of running to Frank. So, you know, I guess he couldn't tell if it was me or Frank at the time, but anyway, and I feel honored to anybody that thinks I look like Frank Malloy.
That's awesome.